everyone, Deviant Crow here, and welcome to another episode of Internet Dictionary. Before we start, I want to address something important. Today's episode won't be very funny, not funny at all. It's a serious episode since we are talking about suicide and serious trans issues. This topic means a lot to me considering I am trans, so I wanted to give it some respect and care that it deserves. If this seems like it may be too triggering of an episode for you, I can perfectly understand that, and you're free to watch any of my other videos or go watch something else. So what's this 41% joke you may have heard about? Well, it's a joke made specifically to mock transgender people due to a good percent of them dealing with suicidal issues. This is often used to make transgender people rather feel angry, upset, or remind them of the problems they face in life almost daily. If you see someone making this joke, it's almost certain that they hate trans people just for being the way they are. Sure, you may get someone that's trying to bring up the statistic to try and warn you that being trans is apparently a problem and it makes you suicidal, but that's still a problem. As we go through the video, we'll see that that's wrong. Now, mostly on Internet Dictionary, we explain how these terms are often misused, and that's what we're doing today as well. In fact, while doing research, I actually found it very hard to find where the 41% statistic came from. This may actually prove that most people using the meme never looked into the statistics at all or did any research. Luckily, thanks to Riddle of Lightning, the creator of my Crow OCs, I was able to get the statistics I actually needed. And surely enough, I found out that the statistic is often misrepresented. 41% of transgender people do not kill themselves. The actual statistic makes it clear that it's actually suicide attempts. And despite what assholes online try to portray, being transgender itself does not cause you to be suicidal. It's caused by other problems, which can actually be fixed. And shockingly enough, as you'll find it, people supposedly trying to help are making it worse. Specifically, the people that are trying to say, oh, being transgender will make you suicidal, so I gotta stop you from being transgender. Specifically those people. If you're helping someone transition, good on you. I'm not talking about you. A lot of trans people deal with gender dysphoria, a state where they don't feel comfortable in the body they were born with. I would like to quickly note that not every transgender person has gender dysphoria. In fact, I'm living proof of that. I don't feel the need to have a sex change, although I do feel the need to look more feminine. But that's besides the point. How do we fix the issue of gender dysphoria? Well, it's not by preventing people from transitioning. In fact, studies show it's the exact opposite. Studies have shown that if transgender people were allowed to transition, they may be able to deal with the problems that are causing them to attempt suicide in the first place. Those issues are anxiety and dysphoria. Many trans people fear being attacked by transphobes and being made homeless by family members. Acceptance, support from family and friends in transitioning can help cut that down by a lot. Gender dysphoria goes down because, well, they're in the body they're comfortable with. And when someone transitions, it's a lot harder for people to tell if they're trans or not. That's right, the best way to help transgender people is by helping them transition and helping them get into a more comfortable body. Puberty blockers have also been proven to help transgender teens. You see, all these people are worried about people being trans and being suicidal are actually making things worse. By making it where these people can't get the help they need, you're making their otherwise solvable issues worse. And bullying and harassing people makes trans people more fearful and have more anxiety. The thing is, I think a good percentage of transphobes know this, but they don't give a shit. Ooh, I don't want to be forced to date a trans person. You don't have to do fucking anything. No one's forcing you to do anything. If you don't want to date a trans person, then don't, you dipshit. Hey, transphobes, stop making your problems other people's problems. Also, to point out the hypocrisy even more, let's look at the recent pandemic. A lot of people that would normally be against trans people transitioning also don't want to wear masks. Because why? It's their body and their choice. Well, unlike with transitioning, transitioning doesn't get everyone else sick and diseased. So, let's be fair. A good portion of transphobes are not trying to help people not become suicidal. They're trying to just stop them from existing. I find it funny enough, a lot of these people that try to claim being trans is a mental disorder also have a great lack of empathy. In fact, funnily enough, they often fit the requirements of being a sociopath with their lack of empathy, antisocial behavior, and pathological lying. Now, I'm not saying having a mental disorder makes you a bad person or anything, but it is kind of interesting that all of these people seem to have the traits of a sociopath. Now, I'm about to plug my Patreon and Ko-Fi, but before that, I want you to consider donating to a charity first. Trust me, these charities need the money a lot more than me, so donate to them before you donate to me. Besides, I'm probably gonna spend it on drugs or something. And if you're dealing with being suicidal, whether you're trans or not, help is available. Speak with a counselor today. The suicide hotline's number is 1-800-273-8255. If you want to support me and my content, then you should go on Patreon and become a patron. I also have a Discord group where you can talk with me and other fans. You can also follow me on Twitter. Ko-Fi is also available if you want to make quick and easy one-time donations. Riddle Lightning is also the creator of the Deviant Crow OC, so go follow him and possibly get a commission. I also have a Tumblr and an Instagram, but note, I don't use them much. And don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe!